Hi again. Good of you to stay with us for more Explore Tulsa.
Trish, you're gonna have to be quiet for our next segment. There are way too many babies that you could wake up.
No worries, Stevie. I know all those babies look real, but they're just very well-crafted dolls by Rhonda and Heather at Once Upon a Time.
I know for a fact one of those babies tooted in my direction and laughed at me.
I've been an artist, not necessarily a painter, more of pencil. Some paint. In fact, I graduated Bixby High School here and used to do the Green Corn Festivals when I was a teenager. There are posters and things like that. The very first time I saw this artwork was a documentary on TV, and it was called My Fake Baby. And it was about the lady was making the dolls, and she was taking them around to stores and places like that and selling them. And then it also talked to the people who were buying them and why they bought them, and it just really intrigued me. Well, I collected dolls for years. This is what really intrigued me about getting into this. And noticed that, you know, they looked real in the picture in the magazine, but when I got them, they didn't. And so I wanted something better that looked more realistic.
I've not been the doll collector she is, but I do know how much she loves the dolls, and it was definitely intriguing when she talked about the documentary. And then I started, she said, I can teach you how to do this, about a year after she had started. And I learned from the best.
Oh, I do know that every single doll is, you know, I just get started making it, and it just comes to me what I want them to look like. It's just a feeling, and I spend over 60 hours on each doll.
The babies, when you start, you know, they're a blank kit, completely blank canvas. So when you start painting on them, and as you're adding the different layers, they kind of start to come to life on their own.
I start with the veins, and because you want that underneath the skin, and the skin layers are put on top of that, and then the mottling on the skin.
As you're putting some of the blushing on, or freckles as detail, they just start developing their own personality. I never have a set idea in my head when I start. It just kind of develops throughout the process.
The hair is actually a mohair, and sometimes it's alpaca hair, but the kind I generally use is Angora goat hair. And the hair I put in with a very tiny 43 gauge needle, 1 to 2 hairs at a time.
It's a good feeling when you sell a doll, I won't lie. It's very exciting, very nerve-wracking, because you've put so much into this doll that you hope that the new owner is going to love it as much as you do, because it comes a part of you throughout the process.
I always get excited for one thing, and love the whole process of when someone does buy a doll, of doing up a box for them, for their doll, to mail it. And I actually try to do the box like a baby shower, because it's maybe the only baby shower that person might ever have. And so I wrap all the little outfits and make sure that there's a complete layup in their diapers and a baby bottle, and I even do baby shower mints and a little package in there, and just make the box real festive. So when my customer opens the box, that it's just an experience in itself.